Hello and welcome. In this video we're going to be showing you how to find the first shell in Mortal Shell. His name is Harros the Vassall. Once you've unlocked him, we'll go through some of his abilities and show you what he's all about. So finding Harros isn't especially difficult. Once you've gone through the tutorial, you'll find yourself faced with this massive tunnel. So all you need to do is crawl through the tunnel, and then when we finally emerge, you're simply going to head forwards a little bit. Just admiring the shellless form there. Drop down the ledge, and then you're going to veer to the left, and here he is. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you find the first shell in Mortal Shell. Now these are the specific skills and abilities for Harros the Vassall, so you can unlock these at the Cester, I think you pronounce it. Each of the 4 shells has 7 shell specific skills, and then there's also 3 generic ones as well. So let's have a quick look at Harros's. So we'll start at the bottom left. So as you can see with this one, the accretion of yearning adds a chance for enemies to drop additional glimpse on death. Now if you've not played the game too much, you need the glimpses to unlock. They're like a currency within the game on top of tar, so you need the glimpses to unlock certain skills. So you can see in this one, you need 8 glimpses out of 1100 tar. So moving round, the accretion of foresight. So this, every time we gain a glimpse, has a chance to restore some health, so it could be quite useful. The accretion of dominance, so for a short time after hardening, enemies killed have a chance to drop an additional glimpse. So we're already starting to get a bit of a feel that is all about glimpses, so a very good character to have if you need to farm glimpses. Moving around again, so accretion of resolve, so harden cooldown is reduced by 25%. Accretion of endurance, so hardening causes Harros's stamina to rapidly refill, so that could be very useful in a tricky situation. The accretion of I can't read that, the accretion of ascent, so killing 2 enemies in quick succession resets your harden cooldown, so once again could be very useful in a tight spot. And then the accretion of inheritance, so hardening lasts for twice as long upon being broken. So that is Harros's skill set that's specific to him, and these are the generic ones which you'll get on all of the characters. So we can also have the recollection of death, so regain last chance upon defeating enough foes. Very useful if you've journeyed quite far from a respawn point. The recollection of knowledge, so hardening the air to create a devastating area of impact upon landing. Foes killed by the blast may drop an additional glimpse. So very good in sort of a crowd situation, and if you can get additional glimpses, that's all good. And then recollection of strength, so you can put your enemies off balance with a powerful kick. So particularly good, I found, against enemies with shields and other enemies that are pretty tough. And that, in a nutshell, is Harros the Vassall. As you unlock the different shells within your menus, you can actually bring up a shell menu and have a look at a bit more detail of them. So this is a bit more detail on Harros. The main differences between them is their points in durability, stamina and resolve, as you can see around here. So Harros is a bit of a jack of all trades, to be fair. Everything's kind of in the middle, and that's why it's quite a good shell to start with. However, once you unlock the other shells, which we are going to cover in other videos, you'll see that some are considerably more durable, but will have less stamina. They may have more resolve and less durability, for example. The resolve stat is quite an interesting one, because that's how many times you can use special attacks from your weapons. It also influences how often you can use an empowered riposte. And if you don't know what I'm talking about with that, once again, just check out the other videos in the Mortal Shell playlist, and you'll start to see what we mean. Is each character, when they do an empowered riposte or parry, probably the easiest way to say it, will have different abilities as well. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is Harros the Vassall. He's fairly decent, he's a good all-rounder, and we've got some quite interesting abilities. We haven't locked them all yet, unfortunately, but maybe we'll show you that in a later guide. Hope you found this useful, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much.